Their Excellency, heads of delegations from friendly countries.
Ambassador Makono Aki, Lomapana.
Not ambassador. Heads of delegations.
Louis Tulmagao Aki, Lomapapa.
My daughter thinks I don't know how to join. His Lordship, the Chief Justice. The Honorable Ministers.
Ministers, where Magitan?
The highest cultural leaders.
The Bureau de Magitan.
Their Lordship, the Bishops.
The Bureau de Magitan.
Starting with the President Archbishop.
Bishop.
The other leaders, political leaders and administrative leaders. Members of the diplomatic corps. The work.
All people from Acholi.
Duruchu. Kopahon. Ile Mobile. Appointees. Last night, I gave a long speech in the television. It is in this booklet. And I want my team to give, especially the ministers, a copy. The ministers. The ministers are here, they will always get it. But I would like the ministers to get a copy. And all of you should get a copy if you didn't watch my speech last night. But I have written a summary to summarize the journey. Manok. I'm not going to look Manok now.
He's going to be brief now.
I congratulate you on the 61 years of Uganda's independence. Last night I made a long speech in the national address because I suspect that when addressing public gatherings like this one in open air, it may not be a good idea to engage in a lecture room-like address. You, the political leaders, should not come to Kiltum and start speaking as if you are speaking to Makerere and the graduates. They get tired and they will not get the message. Today, therefore, I would like to just give a summary of what I said last night for the sake of those that may not have heard my speech. First of all, I put out the message that in the Church of Uganda prayer book of 1662, wait. Don't dish food which is not yet ready. Don't pour food which is not yet ready.
That I should not distribute food which is not yet ready.
So let me finish, because otherwise you may. First of all, I put out the message that in the Church of Uganda prayer book of 1662, on page 42, it says in Uganda, Balekanda Vebasante Kola, Yevakole Vebasante Kola, Nama Gomedali War, meaning they left and done what they ought to have done, and they did that they ought not have done, and there is no truth in them.
Church of Uganda, ma kichoe we mahali batie kimia kumwen kimia biche kuyario pe tiara mwen kuyario ma wadini buwe okin mabia kuti dok budok kati ukin mabia kuti adabe. As our translated well, that's how we say it in Nigeria. Yes, sir. That's how they say it. Yes, sir. Apollo. One of the reverends in the 1950s in our area used to always recite this. Reverend somehow it stuck in my mind. And in subsequent years, I use it to assess happenings, phenomena, happenings. There is no doubt that a lot of actors of the world in Africa and in Uganda do not do what they ought to do, and do that they ought not to do, and there is no truth in them. In last night's speech, I therefore tried to point out what we ought not to concentrate our minds on, and those factors that we ought to emphasize. In my view, these are 8 factors, and they are the following. Number 1, rejecting the pseudo-ideology of identity politics, meaning religion, tribes, gender chauvinism, and promoting the ideology of illness, where you deal with the needs, markets of people's products, jobs, wealth creation, that we have demonstrated that it promotes prosperity of society. Thank you.
Number 2, understanding the importance of promoting the private sector. In Uganda, Atim Ma Mega. In Nigeria, that's correct? Atim Me Mega.
The private sector actually demand you, Mamega.
And how is my translator, my teacher efficient, or he was misinforming me?
Efficient, sir.
Atim Ma Mega.
Teach Mamega.
Teach. Huh?
Yes, sir.
What's the correct translation?
Private sector will teach
In private sector is all right, but in Uganda, we say Negro Rajani. I do my things myself.
Tio Piachari. No teach Mammy.
Now the problem I have, I rely on Kumam to teach me law. And the Kumam became there some long ago. So what is the actual translation?
Teach Mambega Era.
And a team, what is a team?
A team is a name. A team. A team. A teach is not in actually, but it is teach. A team is a name of someone who is born outside the home, like in Kampala.
Oh. Now, you translate it properly because you need to explain it to the population. This means more understanding the importance of promoting the private sector and how it more efficiently promotes economic growth and transformation, even with little government supervision. That is why I quoted the parable of the shepherd and the hired hand. Mupakasi lapakacha. The latter runs away when the wolf comes to eat the sheep, while the former, the owner of the sheep, would defend the sheep.
La paracha normal kidong wontis ayo berungal mano ketika timbore so wontis kala paracha reo emdong kabokole yamelo berume.
Therefore, you Ugandans and the leaders, especially the political leaders, the administrative leaders, you need to understand the importance of the private sector because it helps us to develop our country with little, without too much supervision, because these people work for themselves, but in the process they build our country. In Kampala, you hear some people say, factory the Indian factory. There are no Indian factories in Uganda. All the factories in Uganda are ours.
In Kampala, you will not pay what you do for Chuma Pawini no pay Uganda. Chuma Pawini Uganda time when you Chuma Uganda.
If an attorney goes to New Delhi and builds a factory there, that factory will not be an actual factory, it will be an Indian factory. No, it will not be the Ugandan factory, it will be the Indian factory. And in the speech last night, I gave examples how other countries have used the private sector to develop their countries.
Ni lo que me
Then the third crucial factor is economic infrastructure, meaning the roads, the railway, electricity, telephones, which lower the cost of doing business in our economy and also link the wealth creators, meaning the farmers, the manufacturers, the service providers, with the consumers that buy what the wealth creators produce. Now, because of the good road from the border with Sudan, Museveni, through Kituria, through Guru, all the way to Kampala, you can now get the symptoms of Kitubu in Kampala. And then from Kampala, the people of Kitubu can get what they need. The road is the link. It links the producer and the consumer.
Yo, aye, kubu, kim, jo bagien, kubu, jo memone, kido, jo bagien, wino. Chalo kubedi yo, ma aki boda, musimu, biru woki kitu, kakaro chelo Kampala, kubu, memo yo, no kwano kimbe, kwano nyimba, kubu dekai, teo Kampala, ko jo bagien, wino ya chama, so yo, yo, biru kim, mapira de, mabubu kim, kubu, nyimba, kijo, wino nyimba Kampala.
It also lowers the cost of doing business in the economy.
Gulubele, Duo, Acha, Miki, Ubiacha, Uganda.
Now, the fourth factor is social infrastructure in the form of schools, health centers that cater for developing knowledge and the skills of the population as well as protecting their health.
Get up, Jimmy, okay, my now, Obey Jimmy, Channel Locofonye, Locomioco, Channel Fonye, Miongage, put down, cut down, no gates, get you getting it, Connie, no big logo, cut down from Gio, Macuno, your home, Gio, Makio, no treatment, welcome down, Bermayor, Chiwell, Pubia, Berma, Kerodono.
Now, you remember some years ago, we guided you to emphasize the teaching of science in schools and in universities. Now you can see our young people. There is nothing they cannot do. They are making the car, which I commissioned here. That's made by our young people. That young boy. Worked out a program to link with the informal sector. That is the Mulus, the other boy of Syria. Do you understand what he said? That is the point number 4 in my speech of last night. The knowledge and skilling centers of Uganda, which were built up.
And I know we look me now when you can look Malawu and people that look for it. And he get Matut, Magiriti, he sent a mapa, Minna Mene Kilo, Nit Malo, he sent a mapa.
These centers have created world-class scientists, some of whom are even here.
I sent us a no bene, okay, Jopagino, Mogo Matu, Ada Locom, the Ametic Kinyon, Chalo Jopaku, Wana, Chungani.
And point number 5 is regional, economic, and political integration.
Point number beach, you will look me number beach, look more the way dog. I am in never many, do me the wujol, me beru catcher, me never many don low wujol, ki look me with the wujol, beru, give me girl catcher.
The good thing in Africa is that people are still asleep.
Ni give my bed, lawyer ki the jol, I hear down food me out.
And when they are asleep, you don't know what will kill you. Even if the snake comes in the room and it will kill you peacefully because you know you are asleep. But when you wake up, that's when you start getting worried about danger, this one, danger, that one. Now, since independence, since 1960, we have been telling you, our elder, who was living in Tanzania, was telling us, please integrate Africa, otherwise you will not grow.
Mana wanong lotken mana wanong lotken yo ken no berta do charan nyere ni Tanzania berta do ki wan ki embe de berta do ki yo ma pol du berta do ni wan ma chara tunjol ni wan odu kachie watore mo kachie.
But because people were asleep, they didn't see what we were talking about.
PM daw buniro gem buniro mano nyere de berta do.
Now that you are beginning to wake up, you will see what we have been talking about all these years. If you take milk, for instance, we are now producing 5.4 billion liters of milk a year. You the Ugandans, you are drinking already 800 million liters. Where shall we put the rest? How about maize? Maize we are producing 5 million tons. You are consuming only 1 million tons. Where do we put the 4 million? You go sugar. We are now 700,000 tons. You are consuming only 320,000. Where do we put the rest? And you can go on item by item, cement, steel, all textiles. That's why we, the Pan-Africanists, from 1960, led by Mwalimu and Nkrumah, were telling you, please integrate Africa.
And you know, and give
we have made some steps all over the East African flag there. And you had us singing the East African anthem. But we have got a long way to go. So we are telling you that among the important issues you should concentrate on is regional, economic and political integration. This is in order to support the wealth creators. If I create wealth as a farmer, as a manufacturer, where do I sell what I produce?
no kacha jami bageti yuni.
We, the wealth creators, need integration.
Gem jo bageti ka minya elonyo. Gem mironi logo de joy ko bin kache.
The parasites who don't produce anything, they eat what other people have produced. For them, they don't care. They are the ones talking about tribes, religion, what have you.
Jo magem bera magem peti mo kiti mo ngam ti dini jam jemi badam tiuni. Gena wuti no getiga dok mapol dok jona ye no getiga dok me apoko no antara.
Last night I was showing in the television the huge number of people coming from South America, going to the United States to escape poverty in South America. But South America is richer than the United States in terms of natural resources.
South America give long Vietnam who go to the
The biggest river in the world, the Amazon, is in South America.
South America, Amazon.
The Amazon River is equivalent to 80 Niles. You can put Nile in the Amazon 80 times and it will fit there. This Nile here at Khartoum is 85 billion cubic meters of water in a year. When the two Niles meet at Khartoum, the Blue Nile and this one here, their volume of water in a year is 85 billion cubic meters. The Amazon is 6,000 billion cubic meters. So you can feed the Nile. It's about 80 times in the Amazon and it will fit there. And the forests and the minerals in South America, they are more than in the United States.
South America, United States of America,
however, because they are badly organized economically and politically, they are fragmented. The market is fragmented. You cannot succeed in South America if you go there to do business. Small market in Guatemala, small market in Nicaragua, small market in El Salvador, all those small markets, Panama, I don't know what. Even big countries like Brazil, they are isolated, they can't work alone. So we are telling you, if you want to succeed, concentrate on East African integration and African integration. United States succeeded because they united that big place. The 13 colonies of America, they united them, then they went on adding on. If I was in America, I would be a millionaire by now. because I would sell all my beef throughout the whole of America, a market of 330 million people, rich people. I will sell my milk, sell my bananas, my fruits. But now here we go to Kenya, then they stop you one day, then the following day they open, then Burundi, Rwanda. That's why we are here. Number 6, we need international contacts. Of friendly people who respect our independence. Like these ones who are here today, like from the UAE. These are good friends. They don't come to tell us about homosexuals. They come to talk about business. So we have no problem with them. And we can do good business with them. Number 7, eliminate corruption. What do you call corruption in our language here? Cham cham. Chamsana. Okay. That's a good translation. So, Chamsana, marriage.
Corruption is very bad.
Because this is the one which is delaying us. And we are going to crush the corrupt people. Because they are parasites. Now finally, I want you to protect the wetlands. The environment. The environment, because the environment has water.
Where's Jamshana?
The two important ones, P and cold, they are from the environment, water and rain. And if you damage the environment, you damage the P, you damage the cold, you damage the rain, you damage the water. So, therefore, I am going to write an executive order to really stop the damage to the environment, because that's more important. That's very, very important for our survival. So therefore, these 8 are the most important points, not aid, because as we are talking about aid and loans, those are not important at all. What are important are these ones which I have told you here. These are the 8 points that we need to concentrate on and not waste time with the issue of aid. We welcome aid if it does not come with Okulemaza. Okulemaza is the one word for crippling somebody. One of my former teachers told me that in Rome, said, Turu Twin. I want you to help me, but if you want to help me, don't twin me. When children are transitioning from crawling to walking, they try to stand up and keep falling down. The parents, however, encourage them by saying, Tegera, in Uganda, in Singapore, and Te, in Luo.
Yes, sir. Nikala tiene que dar con un worry, y le pomegi, wala tu me uno wala de come. E le va tu le wala de te do tiga di tu la tiene para worry for what.
You cannot get a well-wisher who does not want a child to stand and walk on his own.
Il però perché la preghi ma pigli la tiene dopo a mare con chapo per
Therefore, when you get an actor who says, if you act independently, I will deny you solidarity, I intend to give you, my answer to such a person is, keep your pride, I prefer my ability, stand on my own and in freedom. We have everything here that is necessary for our prosperity. Let us emphasize the 8 points. We shall not go wrong. I cannot end my remarks while here in Kitutum without informing our people here about the Rengunyu, Masimport, Apache, Lira, Prana Road that is now being tarmacked by companies known as Sadim and Kuwait, General Trading and Contracting Company and Bursa Pins at Sanai. They are working on that road. Now, the Puranga, actually, good portion will be done by possibly a new contractor. The one selected earlier had problems. Kitu na mkora karenga kidebo loso bitama. The contractor has already been selected and the concerned authorities are discussing with them the terms. We are also going to build another bridge across the Nile at Masimport because economic activities in the area have increased.
That side of Chikandongo. He became a bridge, but didn't know the colony.
The ferry can no longer cope with them. Regarding the Kitum Parape Bridge at Jack Road, will be tarmac under the refugees and hosting area program. Once our oil money starts coming in, some other roads will be worked on. There is my resistance road from Mbulu to Awere, to Puranga, to Patongo. What is it called, the old Moloto road I used to use when I was fighting? I want that road to be worked on when we have money from our oil.
Yo maaki Moloto, maaki Gulu, bino rato, bino kona patongo, chela bim yo enoni,
You have left out the important part, it is Guru aware. Because that's where I need to have my gurus. Then there is the great road from Soroti, Amuria, Obaranga, Achampi, Adilan, Karongo, to Kotito. That road also, once we have more money, we shall work on it.
You can adopte, Maki Soroti, Bino Amuria, Bino Obaranga, Bino Karoki, Paton, you only repeti, no chile.
Our wishes are many, but we must be realistic and remember that Kamukamu, Gamuganda, Mot, N.I.A. Tiego.
We have many priorities, but bit by bit we finish them all.
Now, finally, the insecurity caused by the cattle rustlers.
I
went to, when we went in Balegi, we agreed on how to do. And I'm sure things have changed. And we are going to put more capacity. But what I found out is that some of your leaders were also involved in the stealing of cows. Like, I have a report here. On the page report of this document, there was, for instance, a councillor. I don't know whether this is councillor or what. In Orom, who used to reke and garden plants, and he used to collaborate with our soldier of Karamajong origin, with whom the councillor would send to recover the cows. Which Oromo was this? The division commander, which Oromo was this one? Is this the one of Orlando? In third division, there was a whole LC5 chairman. Who was involved? Where is that one? That's Karamoja. They are not here. How do you say a whole? Gulu? Kukulu.
Yes, sir.
Kulu chairman beach. Oh.
Your Excellency, that was in the Amudat.
Apoyo Mandel Rubanga